Hey cutie. Welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. My name is Laura. Hi, hello, welcome. I have been making some very dedicated progress to some long haul items as well as just some mini sample size kind of items within my collection, and I actually have a very few amount of makeup empties to talk about today. It's mostly skincare and body, hair, shower stuff. If you like empties videos, some purchases, if you like being more conscious about your makeup, I would love it if you subscribe to this channel so you could be a cutie too. The first item I have, I didn't realize I broke the pump sometime since it's been in the little stash of empties. But this was the Redken Color Extend Magnetics Conditioner. I was not the biggest fan of this. My hairstylist recommended this when I was color treating my hair. I haven't gotten my hair done in a while. Cut color, anything. But I just kind of, I didn't really like this, in all fairness. This absorbs really fast into the hair. If you have really dehydrated, damaged hair and you want something ultra hydrating, you might like this. This was almost too much for my hair when I don't know. It felt like it weighed my hair down, and it almost felt like waxy on my hair if I let it sit. I literally had to put it in and rinse it out immediately. I don't like doing that with my conditioners. I like to let them sit and stay on. It just had like a waxy residue almost with that one. I don't know. I will not repurchase that. Another big bottle shower product I finished. I've had this in my shower for a while, and I finally finished it up. This is the Dr. Teal's Foaming Epsom Salt Bath Soak. This is in the eucalyptus and spearmint scent. I really do like this, but I don't take baths all that often. I am a bubble bath over shower bomb gal though, so I definitely liked it for the bubble bath aspect of it, but I just don't take baths all too often. I'm a shower girl, so I likely will repurchase that if I'm ever in the market for another Epsom salt bubble bath, because it did have a really nice scent. I do like the eucalyptus spearmint scent. After that, I did finish a nail product. I finished this. It's not going to be really substantial. This is a little tiny gel polish, Model 1's gel polish. I don't really enjoy these. They might have improved the formula since I've purchased this many moons ago, but I bought like a little 8-pack and I've been just trying to go through them. It's very old on Amazon, so there's just not enough in here to do a full set of nails. Very gloopy, thick formula at this point as well, so it's not an enjoyable experience, and I have so many beautiful nail or gel polishes that I love and would rather use. I typically was mixing these and making my new colors of gel polishes with these rather than using them independently as their own polish. But I finished this, or got as much use as I could out of this, and I am happy to be moving this along now. Something else that I'm so excited, it's a twofer of a product, and I just talked about this in my plan to pan video. You would have seen me talk about my fragrance that I've been panning all year long, and I've just been so sick of it. I've been so sick of panning and wearing this perfume. I'm so happy it's gone. It's done. It's over with. I'm so excited about it. So I was panning these two fragrances. Mainly my plan to pan was this fragrance by Dolce & Gabbana. This is the Dolce Violet Eau de Toilette. So it's a very light, doesn't last long kind of fragrance. It was almost like floral pixie sticks, is how I would really explain this fragrance. It was very sweet, but with nods to floral. The packaging is just so cute with the little violet on top, I will say, but it's just not something that I really enjoyed. It was okay. I definitely liked it more than the fragrance I mixed with it, which is the Fantasy Cosmetica Druid fragrance. This is just very, very woodsy, so if you like more woody kind of scents, you might really like this. It's just not for me. I did get this for free. They sent it to me, so thank you, Fantasy, but not my favorite personally. There's other ones that I like much more. Anyway, I was mixing that into this atomizer, and actually today I filmed my plan to pan 2 days ago, and I'm actually done with this as of 2 days later. So I'm super excited about this. I am so ready to use other perfumes that I like more. Those are kind of all like the random miscellaneous items. The next grouping of products is all of like my skincare stuff, and this I actually have a decent amount of stuff in this grouping. So I guess I have a lot of minis, so maybe that's why I have a lot of stuff. So it's nothing like super substantial that I did, but some of the minis took a while for me to use. This one's kind of a weird one. This I got for free when I worked at Ulta. This is like calming patches. I think this is a total gimmick, personally. I would put this on. I stress out a lot when we fly anywhere, so I will put this on. I will do everything in my power. Give me all of the calming things, every single calming thing I need anytime we travel. I'm so anxious before we're in the air. Like, I am anxiety ridden. So this is just a total gimmick, but I did use these. We did go on a trip in November, so I did bring a couple sample packet items just to get some use out of these things and try to get them gone. So I did bring the Kate Somerville Exfoliate cleanser. I actually really like this. I definitely get the hype on this. I definitely see how it's a nice gentle exfoliating cleanser, and I actually really did like this. I don't know if I would necessarily repurchase it. I really like my La Roche-Posay gentle cleanser. It's very nice, and I don't know if anything can really dethrone that. It is like not super expensive, and it just gets the job done, and what more could I really ask for? Alternatively, I did finish the Clinique Smart Repair Cream. I don't really remember much about this, so... Oh, it was a recovery cream and mask. I might have used this when we went to Connecticut, because we flew, so I probably used that when we were there. I did also have another, like, a more substantial sample size thing. This is the Perricone MD High Potency Growth Factor Firming and Lifting Serum. This was fine. I didn't really notice much with it. The scent was so off-putting. This was so floral, like old lady kind of floral. Just not my jam, so I would not repurchase that. Perricone MD is also so expensive, so I don't think I'd repurchase. I finished a sample pack of the Tony Moly Plumpkin Retinol Eye Patches. I did not like these. These, almost instantaneously, when I put them on, they started burning my under eye area. It was maybe 30 seconds to a minute. I ripped those puppies off. I went, there's absolutely no way these are staying on my under eye. There's no way. Would not recommend those. Another random one, this was a Sweet and Shimmer, which is usually like the stuff that comes in Ulta's stores that's like super cheap at Christmas time. So I got like a 5 for 5 pack, or like just the end of the year. I had grabbed a couple of these a year or two ago, and this was a moisturizing hand mask. I actually really liked this, but it smelled divine, but I wouldn't repurchase it. I mean, you really can't repurchase those too often. They were like gloved things, and it was just weird having like a glove mask on your hands when I'm like, a lotion does the same thing, and I don't need to have like weird like deli gloves on my hands. It was just a strange experience. Something I don't really get the hype on, and that's the Pixi Glow Tonic. I feel like everyone talks about this and loves these. I don't get the hype. I don't like the scent of this. It's again another floral leaning kind of toner, and I don't like floral scents. I think I like very soft floral, and that's about it. If it starts getting like floral, I'm like, absolutely not. Something I've used in the past, but this one was a weird experience, and I feel like maybe it came unsealed in transit and just kind of dried out a little bit, but I did use it. I did use it. So this is the IT Cosmetics Confidence in a Cream. This is just a travel mini sample size of their anti-aging cream, and this was kind of like a little, like, not completely hardened, but it definitely felt like air had gotten to this and it started to solidify a little bit more. Could have been because it's really cold where I am when this came to me. I don't know, but I did end up using this mostly as a hand cream. I probably won't repurchase that, but something I will repurchase, and one of my all-time favorite moisturizers that I've used is the Kiehl's Ultra Facial Cream. I really like this. I received one in gratis when I worked at Ulta. I purchased one, and then I purchased another one because I do truly like these. I bought the pack with the eye cream in this. So I do have another backup of this now. So I'm really excited about that. I do have a Dermalogica moisturizer I'm currently working on. It's like a super moisturizing one for this time of year. And then I do have my La Roche-Posay, which is almost honestly similar to this one. It's very similar, but it's in a squeeze tube. So I kind of use the Kiehl's one and the La Roche-Posay one interchangeably, just depending on what's on sale. This is just expensive, and the La Roche-Posay one is a lot less expensive, but this is truly one of my favorites in my collection. And okay, then I'm going to talk about my makeup next. That is all of my skincare, makeup, body care, random assorted empties. And now we have all makeup. And the first thing I want to talk about is just a little bit, it's not quite empty yet. I know when this goes up, it will be empty. So I will put a picture of the empty container up next to it. But this is the AOA Cosmic Cowgirl Primer. Hey, it's actually Christmas when I'm filming this, so Merry Christmas if you celebrate, Happy Holidays if you celebrate anything, but I am just jumping on really quick. This is not done yet, but this is going to be done this week. I have one more use out of this. I cut it open. I don't even know if this is going to last in this now that I've cut this open, so this might be something I'm done with one use left in here, but I'm gonna try to use this tomorrow. So that's the plan. So that is like officially empty at this point. This I brought into my collection in January of 2024, so within the past year, and I'm already going to be finished with it. That is unheard of for me. I'm super excited about this. Again, this will not be coming into the new year with me, and I'm very excited about that. So some other items that are not coming with me into the new year. I have a mascara. I have the Ulta Beauty, what is this? The Ultimate Lashes, Maximum Lashes mascara in Jet Black. And I am done with this. It's been drying out. I like the formula. I really did enjoy this when it was nice and fresh. I've been really enjoying the LA Girl Volumatic mascara. That's what I'm wearing right now. I typically only have one mascara open at a time, and this one just started to dry out, so I opened up the new one, and I've been really loving that one. I knew this was going to happen, and I didn't know it was going to happen as quickly as it did, so I'm happy that I bought a backup product of it, and then I've completely bought another product that I've been using and trying instead of using my backup product of it, but I am going to call it quits with this brush because it's broken. Then the makeup item that I'm really excited is no longer going to be with me. I'm so excited about this. I have a foundation that is leaving my collection for good. This is the Fenty Ease Drops. I did not like these. I cut this open, scooped everything I could out and put it into this container, and then finished this container. This just wasn't my favorite foundation. I found it it clung to dry patches on me, and I don't even have dry skin. This just wasn't a good fit for me, and I'm happy that this is out of my collection. I'm happy that I have foundations I truly enjoy at this point, and I have a very minimal amount of foundations in my collection. I'm so happy with how my collection is looking anymore for certain categories, and foundation is one of them that I've really been focusing on this year. Same thing, I've been really focusing on some of my loose eyeshadows the past year, and I did finish one of my loose eyeshadows up. This is just a little sample pot, but it did have a very dark brown shadow in it. It's like technically an eyeliner shadow by BareMinerals. It was the shade Tiger's Eye, and I've completely finished it. I have completely set my focus on a new one, which is what I've been just wearing. I've just completely switched my focus. So I'm really trying to work on my loose shadows, so eventually I can see the numbers starting to dwindle down in my collection, and little by little we're getting there. And starting with this one, I'm excited to see how much damage I can do in my loose and just in my eyeshadows in general. If you miss it, I do have a eye bank series where I gain points for using eyeshadows, for finishing eyeshadows, for hitting pan in eyeshadows. But I do have 2 items I'm decluttering. One, it's technically a men's cologne. Josh didn't like it. I don't want to wear it. I don't want to wear a men's cologne. There are some men's colognes I'm okay with. This is not one of them. This one is a nice scent. I have a coworker that might like this, so I might give this to either a male coworker or a female coworker. Who knows? Some people like to wear more masculine scents, so I'll see if I can find another home for that before I just get rid of it totally, or it might become a bathroom spray. Then a makeup item that I don't know what video it was in. I think it might have been a most used makeup, because I do track like how much times I use certain products. The items, all of my items really. And I've been having issues with the Fenty Beauty Gloss Bomb Heat, specifically the Heat formula. There is something about this that just makes my lips feel so dry and tight as soon as I put this on. It's never had a plumping like sensation or like tingle sensation in that regard. It's always been, my lips feel like every particle of moisture is getting sucked out of it and just like put into the gloss, and it makes it feel like my lips are shriveling up and not getting plumped, which is totally defeating the purpose of what this is. And because I've just fallen in love with other products, I just am done. I'm not going to reach for this. I'm not going to reach for this. And so I'm really happy just decluttering this. This is, again, the Fenty Gloss Bomb Heat. It's a beautiful shade. I really like the color of Fenty Glow. This is Fenty Glow, by the way. I really appreciate the color of Fenty Glow in all of the formulas, just not the heat formula in terms of working on my lips. Speaking of lips, I am wearing for the first time the Tarte Maracuja Plumping Oil. I really like this. I really like this a lot. Not sponsored. Tarte, if you want to send me these, please do so. I freaking love these. Anyway, that is it for my last minute empties of 2024. I am so excited to have wrapped all of these items up. I am so excited to have like 10 or 20 less items coming with me into the new year. It just feels so refreshing to limit the amount of items that are coming with you year to year, and just kind of seeing the amount of stuff that you own dwindle down a little bit more. But yeah, let me know how you're doing. Let me know if you've wrapped up any items within the past couple weeks. I know some of you have been commenting on other videos that you've been making some good progress. So congratulations, finishing eyeshadows, finishing lip products, finishing fragrances. You are doing great. I hope you guys are staying healthy, sane, and safe, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye.